All right. So first off, you kind of go on this nice little run in the tail end of the season and make it not quite as dramatic to get into the playoffs as you guys made it last year. Just what's kind of maybe clicked for you guys down the stretch to start picking up some wins?
I think when we started just playing to our identity a little bit better, we had more ownership and it just kind of fell downhill for us. I think the more, like I said, played to our identity, played harder, and it just kind of fell in and everybody bought in. That's what got us going in the right direction. And once you start stringing those things together, it's contagious and everybody gets involved.
What are some of the big things you guys can take from last year's playoff run? A good core of that team is back. What are some of the lessons you guys can learn from that?
Yeah, I mean, we had a good run last year. Obviously, the group that's back wants to go farther, and we're just sending the message that, I mean, it's every play counts, right? You never know when it is or what play it's going to be. It's treating every puck battle, every puck race, everything like it could be your last. That's playoff hockey, and just setting up the room of how hard and physical we got to play, and just play to our identity though at the same time, and stick to what got us here, I think.
What's the message for the guys the rookies who haven't been on a playoff run before? What are you guys kind of telling them about before we get going here?
Yeah, I mean, this is why we play the game, right? It's playoff time, and regular season's great. We had good runs. Everybody, kind of feels out their game, gets better and everything, but now's the time that counts, and it's still fun. I mean, it's coming to the rink. You're still with your teammates. It's the best time of the year. You're playing for each other. You're sacrificing for each other. And that's just all it takes. It's going to take a team. It takes everybody, all hands on deck. So that's just kind of what the message is around.
Your team is dealt with some injuries down the stretch. Every team is doing that at this point. How have you seen you guys battle through that? Deal with some adversity. The guys who are in the lineup step up. Some new guys. How have you kind of seen you guys, face that?
Yeah, I mean, just like every team, we've had injuries, bumps and bruises, and it's just next man up for us. I think we got a deep roster, and guys that have came up have contributed great, and we're confident in guys that they can play any position, and we're interchangeable parts, and it's just, we know what we're going to get. We're going to battle for each other, and that's kind of the locker room we have. So come playoff time, that's what you need. It's going to be, guys are going to be in the lineup, out of the lineup, but everybody's going to be ready, and as a group and as a core, we trust everybody that comes into that lineup.
Coach was saying that he felt like you guys were in playoff mode for like the last 2 months, just the way they were going. But that's manufactured playoff run and atmosphere and feeling. Now to actually get to the playoffs, understanding that everything gets ramped up another level. For some of the guys that haven't been there, what do you tell the Rosanians, the colleagues of what to prepare for?
Yeah, like you said, last almost month we've been in playoff mode. That just gives them a taste of what it's like. I mean, winning at the end of the season is not easy, especially our division, and with how tight it was, and the games that we're playing against the Syracuse, the Uticas, and those games, those are hard fought games, and that goes to show guys that haven't been in the playoffs what it can be like. And so they get a taste of it. And like you said, it's going to be ramped up extra. Crowds are bigger. Everything's more important. Getting the puck in deep is more important. Breaking the puck out is more important. You can stress those things, but at the end of the day, they're hockey players. They want to win. They're good players. They've gone playoffs before and other growing up and stuff, and they know what it's about. We've stressed it. They know, and that goes to everybody. I mean, it goes for myself too. It's freaking same idea. I got to get the puck out and get nervous and do all that stuff. So it's all ramped up here, but it's all good. If you don't get nervous, then you're not playing this game right. It's the best time of the year, and we're ready to get going.
Yeah, it's interesting. Coach was saying, he's like, you can tell them everything they need. He's like, then you get out there and you get punched in the face, and like it's different. And I guess it's probably I'm not doing a good job of asking the question, but it's probably hard to convey the difference between a regular season hockey game and a road playoff game.
Yeah, I think you kind of see it maybe the last couple of days in the NHL and stuff, and just the details and the ramped upness that it really is. It's fighting for each other, it's sacrificing for each other, and it's laying your body on the line. It's kind of doing all those things, and if they don't know, we can say as much as we want, but it's for everybody. You go out there first game and you just got to dive right in. I think we're not going to try to sit here and feel it out. It's you got to dive right in, and that's the way you do it. Get hit and hit.
Face Syracuse 12 times, 6-6, 4 of the last 5 gone to overtime. I mean, there's no secrets, right, between you guys and the Crunch, right?
Right, like you said, we play each other 12 times. Pretty common opponent. Know each other pretty well, but we also know that it's going to be a battle. Like the regular season's a battle with them, and this playoff series is going to be no different. They're a great team. We got a great team. It's setting up. Crowds are going to be great. It's setting up for going to be a great series.
I know you guys have these games like backs and stuff like that, but like, do you get sick and tired of seeing the same faces when you go and have these series and like every face-off, it's an extra push and shove? It just seems like, especially last year, it was like there was always a scrum after every single whistle in front of the net. Is that just playoff hockey?
I think that's the rivalry, and it's probably going to be amped up here a little bit with playoffs too.